I wish I could get the message. Used to be an old spiritual. They played it on Color Purple things, but it had a whole lot to it when it was done in silence and in struggle. And for people like myself, we know that it exists enough to understand that moment in time when you're sitting there and all of your pain and misery, and once again you just know, maybe I need to shut everything down and just listen. Speak, Lord. Speak to me. Speak, Lord. Speak to me. And yet everybody swears that they got this new language of spirituality that they can speak up in their tongues and this, that, the other. But listening, some people, Source. I listen to Source. I listen to Mama So. I need to Mama Say, Mama Makusa, and all of that. But this is a whole new era. We're talking Jesus shit. Not the person, but the things that were around of the universe that was capable of allowing this dude to get so much credit for so long. And now we sit in a place where we all have the ability to be written of, and just the mere fact that we've done something that in lieu of our own selves and purpose. And yet, man, knowing which path do I take, like that Hobbit shit. Okay, go where? When you get there, you will know. Know what? Man, who is on third base? What's on shortstop? And Abbott Costello was an era that people today can't even relate to it, because in order for them to relate to that, they would have to relate to the instinct of hysteria. Because when you got hysterical, what did they do? Thanks, I needed that. It was more than a Lipton tea commercial. And yet, here we are, having difficulties trying to communicate to those that are actually genetically responsible for our future. And we can't speak to them because they don't know what analog or listening. Knowing that they're more powerful, just like our grandmothers used to pray shit for us when we didn't even know it was about to hit the fan, and you knew it was them. And yet they, like us, are out here on this dirt trying to make a good go of it. And more lately, we seem to find a no-go a little bit more faster. We find ourselves wishing that we don't end up trending for the wrong reasons on TikTok. And yet TikTok, time keeps on slipping into the future. And nobody's flying like an eagle. They're walking like pigeons. Because what else do you do? That's the way we're being fed, like pigeons. The reason why we can't stop killing each other is because we don't know what the fuck to do with each other. The most logical thing to do is get rid of as many insignificance you think you can, and anywhere, because typically speaking, if you believe in a higher power, all of us on this planet ain't nothing but dirt and water, a few miracles. So we're biodegradable in theory. And yet we keep writing these histories that we've followed from a mathematics that don't exist no more. It's not black or white. Those things are neutral. And yet we still playing around with all of these different shades of gray. Because, they look fun. And yet we can't understand that, the greatest prayer to ever be given is in two extents of the human psyche, and that's extreme pain and extreme pleasure. Even Jesus tried to talk about that. Due to the mere fact that he wasn't doing the opposite, he got real good at it, all the way down to That extreme pain got him off the hook when they took him off the cross. And yet we're still trying to figure out this whole theory backwards. And here I am.